Good morning, everybody. I'm Angie Reichard with Charlotte Speech and Hearing Center. Glad to be back with you today. I have missed being here for the live story times on Facebook, but I've been watching from home and seen that you guys had some really good story times the last couple of weeks. I wanted to let you know about a great resource in our community called the Reading Checkup. And this is a website that you can go to that helps you figure out what your child's reading level is and gives you activities to work with your child to help expand their reading skills. And it's readingcheckup.org. I'll try to remember that at the end of the story time too, but readingcheckup.org. Go check it out. It's a really great resource. I have some really good books today. I'm super excited to share them with you. So this is one that we love at my house. Great. Now we have Barbarians. And this is an awesome book and a really good example of like really fun children's literature. One of the reasons that we read with kids is because of these rare words or these very special vocabulary words that you find in children's literature that you don't typically find in conversation or on TV shows. And so that's one of the reasons why it's so important to pick really great, fun children's books to read with your kids. This one I love, Barbarians. Let's clap out the syllables. Let's tap them. You ready? Barbarians. How many syllables does it have? 4 syllables. Barbarians. And what is a barbarian? Right? Take a look at the picture on the front of the book. What do you think a barbarian is? Kind of a stinky, nasty warrior type. Reminds me of something from the old days. Maybe they look like Vikings kind of, right? To me, right? So this is a book about what happens if you don't clean up your mess. If you don't clean up your mess, you might get barbarians. All right? So let's read the book together. I can tell from the beginning of the book that this is going to be a messy book. Great. Now we've got barbarians. And we have already counted out the number of syllables in the word barbarian, but let's count the words on the page too. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 words on the title page. All right? Parents, counting out words in the title of the book is a great metalinguistic skill to help your child think about reading. Okay? Thinking about reading. Mom was mad. She was mad because I left cupcake crumbs in my bed again. If you don't clean up after yourself, we're going to get pests. Mom always makes a big deal out of little things. What could happen, I said. Look at this kid's junk room. There's popcorn on the floor. There's potato chips. Would you ever let your room look like that? I hope not. And if so, I hope your mother does this to you. What a mess. What could happen? Maybe we get a couple of ants. Maybe a few flies. Maybe even a teeny tiny little mouse. I mean, no big deal. But the next day, great! Now we have barbarians, said my mother. His name was Vlad. Check out Vlad. He's hairy. You know what? He looks like he would smell bad. Doesn't he? He looks kind of stinky. His name was Vlad, and he demanded an entire cupcake. Demanded. That's one of those good rare words. That means that he got really fussy and grumbly, and he required that we have an entire cupcake. Well, I thought he was kind of cute at first, so I handed him one. But Mom said he was disgusting. She shooed him out the door. But that afternoon in my playroom, I ran into Tor. Well, he'd come in seeking glory and cheese curls. Can't blame him for that. I swatted him out of the house before my mom could see. See you later, Tor. But things quickly got worse. My sister found 2 shaggy barbarians in her bed, watching TV and finishing off a bag of chips that I'd started earlier in the week. That's what you get for leaving chips in your bedroom. When my dad turned on the garage light, there was a whole bunch of surprised barbarians scurrying off, leaving behind yak pelts and horned helmets. And then Mom caught a big bearded barbarian in the bathroom putting on her makeup. I explained that maybe he thought it was war paint, but she didn't buy it. There was no more denying it. We had an infestation of barbarians. And I didn't think that they were so cute anymore. I guess not. Look, can you smell that page? Can you smell how stinky those old warrior barbarians must be? They don't look like they bathe very often to me. And they eat leftover food off the floor. That's pretty gross. They picked the marshmallows out of my cereal when I wasn't looking. They used my school supplies to scratch their hairy backs and used my toys to clean out their ears. Ugh. And when I got in bed, my blankets and pillows were gone. The barbarians had stolen them to make forts. Well, old Vlad and Tor couldn't agree on whose horde got the popcorn kernels and who's got the half-eaten sandwiches, so they declared a crumb war on each other, and their battles raged all night long. All right, looks like the family's going to start fighting back. You ready? Here they go. So we set traps. But that hardly slowed them down. We even made a Scare-barian. Check it out. Isn't that cute? Like a scarecrow? But the barbarians are not easily scared. The house was filled with snoring, snarling, belching, badgering, grumbling, growling, loitering, means hanging around, looting and lazing savages of all shapes and sizes. Time to call an exterminator, said my mom. Who's the exterminator? That's the man or the woman that comes and gets rid of the pests, right? Yep, said the exterminator. You got barbarians, all right. One of the worst cases I've ever seen. Dad looked around the house sadly. Looks like we're out of options, he said. I guess we'll have to move. I couldn't avoid it anymore. There was really only one solution left. So the solution is the answer to the problem. What do you think the answer to the barbarian problem is? What do you think he's going to do? Well, I started cleaning. I cleaned up every crumb and every sticky candy wrapper that I'd left around the house. Mounds of slobby snacking and messy habits all went into the garbage. And as I cleaned, the barbarians grunted in disgust and skulked out the door. Finally, only Vlad and Tor were left. I handed them the trash on their way out. I realized that my mom might exaggerate sometimes, but that doesn't mean she's wrong. And from that day forward, I made sure to always clean up after myself. Unfortunately, a week later, I forgot to turn off the water when I was done filling up the bathtub. What do you think is going to happen? What's going to happen? Great! Now we've got pirates. The end. Don't leave your trash on the floor or you get barbarians. Nobody wants that. All right, for our second book today, we're going to read a classic. It's a classic. This is by Dr. Seuss. This book is called One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. Learning how to rhyme is an early literacy skill that is really pretty integral in the whole system of learning how to read. These books are phenomenal because they have great rhymes. What you'll see me do, parents, as I'm reading, is a lot of time I'll pause and give the child an opportunity to kind of fill in the rhyme. Okay, so this is a good phonological awareness skill, and it's also just a good early literacy skill. Let's start the book. You ready? Okay. I don't want to talk too much because I don't want to run the book. One fish, two fish. Red fish, blue fish. Black fish, blue fish, old fish, new fish. Look at the baby fish. Here's a new fish. This one has a little star. This one has a little car. Say what a lot of fish there are. This is a good book if you're going to the beach. It's got all these fish in it. Yes, some are red and some are blue, some are old and some are new. Some are sad and some are glad. Some are very, very bad. Why are they sad and glad and bad? I do not know. Go ask your dad. That's the rhyme. Good rhyme. Some are thin and some are fat. This one has a yellow hat. From there to here and here to there, funny things are everywhere. Here are some who like to run. They run for fun in the hot, hot sun. Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my, what a lot of funny things go by. Some have 2 feet, some have 4, some have 6 feet, and some have more. Where do they come from? I can't say, but I bet they've come a long, long way. Look at all the different kinds of funny things. Kind of like people, isn't it? There's all different kinds. And animals. Boy, there's all kinds of different kinds of animals, aren't there? We see them come, we see them go. Some are fast and some are slow. Some are high and some are low. Not one of them is like another. And don't ask us why. Go ask your mother. Say, look at his fingers. 1, 2, 3. How many fingers do I see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He has 11. 11! This is something new. I wish I had 11 too. Bump, bump, bump. Did you ever ride a wump? We have a wump with just 1 hump. But I know a man named Mr. Gump, and Mr. Gump has a 7-hump wump. So, if you like to go bump, bump, just jump on the hump of the wump of Gump. This is a lot of rhymes, isn't it? I like all those words that sound the same. Who am I? My name is Ned. I do not like my little bed. I would not like that either, would you? If your feet stuck out like that? This is no good. This is not right. My feet stick out of bed all night, and when I pull them in, oh dear, my head sticks out of bed up here. That's a bad situation. We like our bike. It is made for 3. Our Mike sits up in back, you see. We like our Mike, and this is why. Mike does all the work when the hills get high. Now, look, what if you had somebody to push you up the hill on your bike? That'd be perfect, wouldn't it? You could ride all day. Hello there, Ned. How do you do? Tell me, what is new? How are things in your little bed? What is new? Please tell me, Ned. I do not like this bed at all. A lot of things have come to call. A cow, a dog, a cat, a mouse. Oh, what a bed. Oh, what a house. Probably not comfortable if there's a cow on you. Oh dear, I cannot hear. Will you please come over near? Will you please look in my ear? There must be something in there, I fear. Oh, look! A bird was in your ear. But he is out, so have no fear. Again your ear can hear, my dear. And a bird in his ear. My hat is old, my teeth are gold. I have a bird I like to hold. My shoe is off, and my foot is cold. My shoe is off, my foot is cold. I have a bird I like to hold. My hat is old, my teeth are gold. And now my story has all been told. We have a look. We saw a nook, and on his head he had a book. And on his hook he had a book, and on his book was how to cook. We saw him sit and try to cook. He took a look at the book on the hook, but a nook can't read. So a nook can't cook. So what good to a nook is a hook cookbook? The moon was out, and we saw some sheep. We saw some sheep take a walk in their sleep. By the light of the moon, by the light of a star, they walked all night, from near to far. But I would never walk. I would take a car. I do not like this one so well. All he does is yell, yell, yell. I will not have this one about. When he comes in, I'll put him out. This one is quiet as a mouse. I like to have him in the house. That's the one I would pick, not the yelly one. At our house, we open cans. We have to open many cans, and that is why we have a Zans. A Zans for cans is very good. Have you a Zans for cans? Well, you should. So So silly. Isn't that the silliest thing? I like to box. How I like to box. So every day I box a gox. In yellow socks, I box my gox. I box in yellow gox box socks. Silly. This book is silly. It is fun to sing. If you sing with a ying, my ying can sing like anything. I sing high and my ying sings low. And we are not that bad, you know. This one I think is called a yink. He likes to wink. He likes to drink. He likes to drink, drink, drink. And the thing he likes to drink is ink. The ink he likes to drink is pink. He likes to wink and drink pink ink. So if you have a lot of ink, then you should get a yink, I think. Hop, 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 I am a yop. And all I like to do is hop from finger top to finger top. I hop from left to right and then hop, 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 right back again. I like to hop all day and night, from right to left and left to right. Why do I like to hop, hop, hop? I do not know. Go ask your pop. Brush, 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 brush. Comb, 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 comb. Blue hair is fun to brush and comb. And all girls who like to brush and comb should have a pet like this at home. I would love to have that pet, wouldn't you? I would brush that pet all the time. Of course, I don't brush my dog as much as I should, so maybe I wouldn't brush a pet. Whatever that is. It's like fun though. What is this pet? Say, he is wet. You never yet met a pet, I bet, as wet as they let this pet get. Did you ever fly a kite in bed? Did you ever walk with 10 cats on your head? Did you ever milk this kind of cow? Well, we can do it. We know how. If you never did, you should. These things are fun, and fun is good. Oh, let's say that all together. Fun is good. We need more. We need more of that, I believe. Hello, hello, are you there? Hello, I called you up to say hello. I said hello. Can you hear me, Joe? Oh no, I cannot hear your call. I cannot hear you call at all. This is not good, and I know why. A mouse has cut the wire. Goodbye. I don't know why that's how you talk on the phone. Is that how you talk on the phone? Hello. From near to far, from here to there, funny things are everywhere. These yellow pets are called the Zeds. They have one hair on their heads. Their hair grows fast, so fast they say they need a haircut every day. I like those. Just one hair, that's all I got. Who am I? My name is Ish, and on my hands I have a dish. I have this dish to help me wish. When I wish to make a wish, I wave my hand with one big swish swish, and then I say, I wish for fish. And I get fish right on my dish. Isn't that lucky? It's so silly. Why would you wish for fish? I would not wish for that. So if you wish to wish a wish, you may swish for fish. With Ish, my wish dish. Well, at our house, we play out back. We play a game called Ring the Gag. Would you like to play this game? Come down. We have the only gag in town. Look at what we found. In the park, in the dark. We will take him home. We will call him Clark. He will live in our house. He will grow and grow. Will our mother like this? We don't know. I know. I know what Mom will say. And now, good night. It is time to sleep. So we will sleep with our pet Zeep. Today is gone. Today was fun. Tomorrow is another one. Every day, from here to there, funny things are everywhere. The end. Oh, isn't that a wonderful book? Isn't that so much fun to read? I love that. Well, thank you for joining me today. I had such a good time reading with you, and I'm looking forward to next Friday where we get to do it all over again. In the meantime, please go visit our friends at readingcheckup.org so you can get more great ideas of ways to read with your children. Everybody have an awesome weekend. Can't wait to see you again.